Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of FPL Animate. In this one I will search for the best players by their state against the teams they are going to face in Game Week 3. What they have done so far in the couple of games and if they are long run picks, punts for this game week or even a differential among them as well. First match of this game week will be Chelsea against Fulham. To be honest, none of Fulham players impressed me much in this couple of games and they play in the league, so I prefer to focus on Chelsea players and see who are the best players for this match. Obviously the players that come to mind are Palmer and Pedro. Both of them had returns in their previous meeting with Fulham with a slightly better XG for Pedro. It seems that Chelsea games against Fulham will be too soon for Palmer to recover from his groin injury, but if we will get early news that he will start this game, him and Pedro are great options. No returns so far for Palmer this season and Pedro come after 3 returns against West Ham, meeting a team that allowed 3.5 shots on goal and 10 shots total. Pedro seems the right option for this game from all the players, and if Palmer do miss this game, Pedro might be on penalties as well. Let's not forget that Fulham played the League Cup in the middle of the week that can have some effect as well. Manchester United against Burnley is supposed to be one-sided as well. But by the look of Manchester United games so far, I won't be surprised if Burnley put up a decent fight. But I do think that this game will show the full potential of Manchester United this season and I expect the 2 new signings to have a great game. Now, the state of Mbeumo and Quena against Burnley not that impressive, but judging from their game against Arsenal and Fulham, both of them got plenty of chances to get some kind of return. You can see their shots on goal per 90 minutes is very high, and judging from the Burnley game against Spurs in game week 1, the weaker spot for Burnley defense were in the wings, especially in the left wing where Kudus got his 2 assists. For me, if I have to choose who to get this week, I will stick with Mbeumo, because of the reason that Burnley on the left are weak and also Manchester City that United will face in game week 4 also have a problem on the left, with or without El Nouri. Also he takes some of the corners and he might go big in this game if Bruno won't steal the thunder from both of them, of course. Spurs vs Bournemouth should be an even match, both teams in good shapes. Bournemouth played League Cup in the middle of the week but most players were subs in this team. For my surprise, the best stats of any Bournemouth players was Steven Rare. More expected goals and assists in the 3 matches he played against them with 4 returns. More than Semedo, Kluivert and Evan Nilsson. If you have him, maybe not a bad idea to start with him. For the most people who don't have him, I guess different names come to mind way before he is to transfer in this game week. At Spurs, the best stats against Bournemouth were Richarlison ones. But more important to see how he stays this season with 3 returns already and he seems as sharp as he ever been. Bournemouth attack still very good but their defense is still coming together with a new backline. Won't be surprised if this match produces many goals, but Spurs look slightly better and I see a win here for them. Wolves against Everton seems like a boring 0-0 draw with both teams really struggle to score in the league. But in the cup, Larsson showed why Newcastle is after him, and if he will not sign with them and be a part of the Wolves squad against Everton, he can do some damage. Choose Tarkowski over Nidia because of Everton defense against a team that failed to score in the league. Defcon points in each of his game and attacking threat can always come with him. A goals draw will sure represent well both of these teams. With Newcastle going away to Leeds without Gordon, Isaac, Sarr and maybe Tonali and Joelinton, most of the attacking weight will be on Barnes and Elanga, with probably Murphy will get some solid minutes too. Leeds not easy to break at home, but as we saw against Arsenal, when the first goal came, then came the others. That's why I think this is the time for Burns to shine. 5 goals in 6 games against Leeds back when he played for Leicester, scoring each of these games beside one. With a great 2 games against Villa and Liverpool, he was very unlucky not to get a return. His shots on target per 90 minutes and passes leading to score are very high and I do believe he will do very well in this game. With Wolves next at home, 0.7 ownership, he might be the cheap differential to get. There are always goals when Brighton and City meets, usually to City's side. Phil Foden loves to play against them, but no one is going to buy him anyway, even if he starts this game. so there is really one player to consider who love to play them as well. Got a return in every game against them, and with the way they play against Everton away, I do see some more returns on the way. Haaland wasn't really felt in the game against Spurs, but with 2.5 shots on target and with Brighton unstable defense, he will sure go big. West Ham against Forest seems like a one-side show. Only last night West Ham lost, again, to Wolves, a team that yet score in the league. Paqueta do get returns, but beside him the team looked just awful. But again, only one guy that you can trust to bring the numbers in this team, and it's Bowen. Numbers against Forest are low, but he is one of those players who only need one chance. Wood on the other hand had a great game against Brentford and was a little quieter against Palace, but he loved to score against West Ham since his Burnley days. Both of the players above 2 shots per 90 minutes, and Forest defense still not solid like yesterday, so Bowen can sneak one in. As for Wood, won't be surprised if he finished the game with an hat-trick. The big game of this game week, of course, Liverpool at home against Arsenal. The obvious choices are here. Salah, who loves to play against Arsenal defense, and the only good option for Arsenal for now that Saka and Odegaard are out. Salah didn't impress much in his first 2 games, hardly touched the ball and got his returns very late in the game. With Arsenal's strong defense keeping clean sheets game after game, won't be surprised if he will leave with nothing. We saw what Gyökeres is capable to do when he's facing lead defense. Now is the biggest challenge yet, and it will be even harder without Saka and Odegaard to deliver the ball. I think defense will talk in this game, goals will be, but low score. And finally, Villa against Palace. One in great form and one is still searching ways to score. Watkins has a decent record against Palace with 3 goals and 3 assists. Sarr have even better one with 7 returns in 5 games. I can see lots of goals in this one. Watkins' numbers are okay, but there is no help in front. Too many central midfielders and not enough attacking midfielders around him to pass him the ball in the right spots. Sarr just scored against Forest at home and the whole team looked very good. Even without Eze, surely Sarr will get his return here. And that's that. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.